Happy belated Easter. Happy Monday. Thank you all for being here. We do not have a lot today, so I don't expect this to be a super long news conference, but the mayor has a few announcements to make, and he'll take a few questions, and then we'll wrap it up.
Thank you, Melissa, and thank you for being here for our Monday afternoon press briefing. I want to begin by talking about an important event that we will be having this Saturday, and that is a youth rally. We're excited about this event because not only is it sponsored by JPD and our Office of Violence Prevention and Trauma Recovery, it's done in an effort to combat youth violence. So the sharpest increase that we've seen over the last several years of violence in our city has been amongst our youth, amongst one of our younger demographics. And so we want to be intentional, not only in our policing efforts, but more importantly in our investments in community so that we give another recourse to young people, that they don't choose permanent solutions to temporary problems. I want to thank Chief Wade and also Captain Vance, who have been leading this effort. They, not only have been looking at how they truly engage in community policing, which is an overutilized term. Community policing simply means that you see and view the community as a resource and an asset. And so engaging, working with young people is a part of that process. I think Frederick Douglass said it best. He said it's easier to invest in building strong children than repairing broken men. And so, Chief, I'd like you to come forward and talk about this amazing effort that we're going to have this Saturday. Thank you.
Mr. Mayor.
All right. Thank you.
All right, good afternoon, everyone. Probably about a month ago, I had this epiphany. Then I ran it past the mayor. He was fully receptive to it. Then when I ran it past Captain Vance, normally when I have an epiphany, that means work for him, right? It works in lockstep. But it is so important to me. My passion is the youth in our community. And not just talking about it, because I've been mentoring and coaching kids in youth basketball for the past 18 years here in the city of Jackson. And I know that when you invest time, energy into these children, they will be great. Some of the kids that I have invested my time, energy in now are law enforcement officers. They're now firemen. They're now school teachers. They're now serving in the military because we took the time to invest in them. Most of the times in the city of Jackson, we hear about the one percenters, the kids that are out here committing acts of crime against adults and each other in our community. We wanted to celebrate the kids that are doing the right things in our community. We came up with this idea. We're going to have a march that's going to start at Precinct 1 in South Jackson at 10 a.m. on Saturday. We're going to walk with these kids down to Sykes Park Drive. It's a very intentional walk because these kids are walking and marching and speaking about gun violence in our city. We have Jim Hill's band that has committed to being there, to leading us as we march. We've partnered with JSU's Girls Against Gun Violence. They're going to be there as well. We've spoken to the other schools, and we also are giving an open invitation to any parent, any child who wants to come out and march for something that actually matters in our community. And that's a march against gun violence in our community. I'm very excited about it. I'm looking forward to getting in my steps with them on Saturday, but it's not about me. I've already told Captain Vance I'm just going to speak briefly at the march. This will be youth-driven. Youth-driven. The kids will be the guest speakers. Kids, students, Jackson State University, kids from Jackson Public Schools, they will express their concerns, their issues, and how we can work together with the youth. We so often as adults tell kids what they need. This is their opportunity to tell us what they need and what their issues are and what their problems are and how we can create a pathway of success for them and for our future here in the city of Jackson. I'm open for a couple questions, but this is going to be an amazing event. Okay, we'll take him at the end. All right, thank you. Thank you so much.
So first, again, we're excited about this event, and, you know, I've said this repeatedly. One of the things that attracted me to Chief Wade's leadership is his career-long engagement with young people, his commitment to things like youth sports, the PALS program, and so he's continuing in that same vein. But as we're approaching graduation season, and we know that we have young people graduating from across the city, Jackson State, Tougaloo, Millsaps, Belhaven, University of Mississippi Medical Center, you know, even Mississippi College School of Law and Hines Community College as well. We have another graduate in our midst. One of the things that we're most grateful for is our partnership with Strayer University. As they came into the city, they gave us the benefit of giving, you know, one individual a scholarship. And so we decided that we would give that to Chief Joseph Wade. And so he will be graduating along with the rest of the graduates this spring. And so we're excited for him, and we wanted to commend him. Do you want to say anything about your graduation?
Yeah, I'm glad
All right.
I'm glad you
We're waiting. You know, I gotta. You know, you know, when my daughters come home, you know, I gotta sign their report card. So I'm waiting to see your report card, Chief.
But again, I want to thank the mayor. I want to thank Dr. Amari for giving me the opportunity. And I think he may have thought I was crazy when I asked about the scholarship, because at the time I was the assistant chief. So the whole time that I have been chief, for almost 2 years now, I have been a full-time college student. And it's been hard, it's been tough. But thanks to the support of my family, friends, the mayor, you know, I was able to finish up March 24th with a 3.88 average, magna cum laude. Thank you. I will actually march on June 28th in Baltimore, Maryland. I will be there, all right? God is great, God is amazing. And again, it was a promise I made my mother before she passed that I was going to go back to school and finish, and I did. Also, my kids who both graduated from Jackson State University, my daughter who will be graduating on May 2nd with her master's from Jackson State University. So I don't want my kids to make me look unsmart or unintelligent, right? But God is good. Again, thank you so much. It's been a lifelong aspiration of mine. So, and I also wanted to make sure that I was equipped to lead the greatest police department in the state of Mississippi. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Just wanted you to know that we're proud of you, Chief. And you said, don't forget that other 8. He said 3.88, right? Thank you. So this is another program that happens in cooperation and with the support of the Jackson Police Department. A few weeks ago, we told you about our launch of the Operation Clean Sweep. We're excited to announce, and this is a program that helps deal with illegal dumping and trash in our city, where individuals who have had fines are now, you know, agreeing in order to work off their fines to be a part of a litter pickup program. This program ceased some time ago because of our agreed stipulated order with Mississippi Center for Justice. And so we are re-engaging this program so that we incorporate more efforts and more support in terms of cleaning up our city. This first week, I think we started with 5 people to sign up in the program. It allows, as I said, us to take advantage of people who are trying to work off their fines and help deploy them into the community to clean up. This is happening in addition to the work
Joining the meeting.
The work that we have with what's the name of the organization? New Way Mississippi, which uses returning citizens, meaning people who are formerly incarcerated, who are looking for employment. They help with the cleaning up as well as other things that they do in the community. So we're excited about this. I want to thank Ms. Satara Patrick, who was not only the brains behind this and been working on this for quite some time, I think over a year or so, but also Ms. Lakeisha Weathers in the Solid Waste Division for supporting this. So we're excited, and JPD, as these individuals are picking up litter, they are there to provide the security to make sure that they are not harmed by traffic in any way, and that we also are getting a proper account of the work that they're doing, so it goes towards their fines. Let me say this. Last press conference, I spoke about 2 sinkholes that were recognized in the city. I told you about the previous efforts to repair those sinkholes. One had been previously repaired by the city of Jackson. One had been previously repaired by Jackson Water. They both failed again, and they both are concerning to us. I want you to know that the city repaired the street collapse on West Haven. The city has already repaired that once again. And this week, we will begin on the collapse at Denver Street. I want to remind people to call 311 and report these issues. Do not go into a sinkhole. It can be dangerous. Do not try to shoot a TikTok from a sinkhole or, go viral. Those are things that can be harmful. If you have the beautiful ability to market messages, let's market about, not only how we communicate with residents, about how they inform the city of infrastructure collapses like this, or even the work that the city is doing so that residents are encouraged about what we can do going forward. So I'd ask that you use your gifts and abilities less towards creating a negative narrative and more towards how we build a positive force going forward. So we have Sustainable, this is a long title, Sustainable Safari Earth Day 2025 at the Jackson Zoo, all right? So for this particular day, we are asking, and I don't see the day here. Okay, so this Saturday, there will be recycling and sustainable stations at the Jackson Zoo. There will be a scavenger hunt for people to enjoy, I would imagine young people, food trucks, and it will be free admission for children under age 12 and under, and $5 for ages 5 and up, and that will be from it'll be $5 ages 13 and up, and that will be from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. That's this Saturday, from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. is a Sustainable Safari Earth Day, where we'll have recycling to encourage and also educate young people about how to recycle, the benefits and the need for recycling, as well as there will be events and games for young people to enjoy. So we want to invite you out. Again, it's free, ages 12 and under, and $5, 13 and up. So again, we're reminding you about April 30th, which is Denim Day, and that is in the garden at City Hall. Please wear jeans, whether that's a jean shirt, jean pants, the combination of the two. And this is to stand in solidarity with those who have survived sexual assault. As I have said previously, far too many people have been victims of sexual assault, and the reality is more people have been victims of it that than you might ever guess or presume. And so we want to make certain that this is no place for that Jackson stands against sexual assault in all of its variations. And so we're calling on the city, all residents, to join us on April 30th in the garden at City Hall to wear denim. There will be food trucks, fellowship, and vendors on hand as well. That concludes the prepared announcements that I had for you, and so I'm ready to take any questions that you may have. Yes, sir.
Mayor, a couple questions. One, have you filed the latest campaign finance reports for April?
No, we have not, but we will be doing that soon.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the other question is, can you tell us how much your defense fund has raised for your defense so far?
I cannot, nor would I. I wouldn't do either one, but I cannot. That's not a public record, but also I cannot tell you that as well. I don't know, but I wouldn't tell you that. All right. Yes, sir.
So, going back to the sinkhole on North Denver and Long Streets, which I believe is the one that you said Jackson Water repaired 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Jackson Water said that, I talked to them about it and said that they fixed a sanitary guess, is why, I mean, is the city aware of the stormwater failure now, and do you know how quickly that will be repaired?
As per what I just shared with you, they're working on that this week.
This week?
Yeah.
But that, I get that they're working on it this week, but how long, I mean, are they gonna repair it this week, do you think, like within?
That's what when I say that they're working on it this week, they're not just observing it, they're there to repair it, right?
So that road's gonna be good to go by next week?
I think I don't know how long the repair will take, because I don't know that. And when I said that Jackson Water had worked on it previously, they had. Now, whether other infrastructure concerns interrupted it, whether the sewer issue led to another issue, which has led to a third issue, I'm not necessarily, offering that for critique or debate. I'm just sharing the information that they made an effort to repair it, that there is a problem that is there now, and also share that the city of Jackson, having repaired the one on West Haven, now they're working on the one on Denver Street. Yeah. All right, thank you. Is that it? All right, thank you. Oh, one last reminder, of course, I want to remind everyone that tomorrow is the runoff election day, and I want to encourage you to vote. I wouldn't dare use this podium to campaign for anybody in particular, but I would just encourage you to vote for somebody who's going to fight for you. Thank you very much.